Good morning, everyone. This is David Blair, the Crosshairs Trader. Please contact me anytime you like with any questions about what I'm going over at david@crosshairestrader.com. Let's start with the futures. Let's look at the S&P futures. We've been talking about this for a week or so now. We've had some resistance here from our weekly chart. This is my daily chart that we're looking at, weekly chart. And we see that we have some price resistance on our daily chart. Our dotted line here is moving average resistance from our weekly chart, and it looks like we're going to try to push through that today. We'll see if we can hold it. But right now, for those who calculate risk, and for those who like to trade when the risk reward is worthwhile, all I can say is right now is a time of caution, but still a time of bullishness. When you look at the charts, they're bullish, period. You know, I'm not one to try to call tops and bottoms, never have been. I don't believe anyone can. Sometimes you can get lucky, or you can easily look back at a chart and say, well, there was the bottom. Well, anybody can do that. I'm not going to say we're near the top. I'm not going to say it's time to reverse. All I'm saying is when we've had such a huge move like we had back in the spring without much of a rest, I'm just very cautious. I just feel that things like this can end badly when you get in at the very end. And again, we don't know where the end is. All I'm saying is if you have call positions right now, watch them closely. If you're trading the general market, watch it closely. If you're in some stocks and making some money, put some tight stops in there. Be careful where you are and be mindful and aware of where you are in your positions. I'm not advocating taking out shorts. I think the market will tell us when it's time to go short. Right now, the market is long, period. But the risk is, for me personally, getting high in that a lot of stocks that I watch are overextended. I feel like the market is getting that way. Again, the market can do what it wants to do, but it just needs some rest. That's all I'm going to say for me to be comfortable trading it. And I'm seeing that in the charts. Again, the market's going to do whatever it wants to do, and I'm willing to accept that. Right now it's going up, so we crosshairs traders have been in up positions, but it's time to possibly be ready for some pullback and consolidation. Only reason I say that too is, you know, when you look at a nice move up, you know, even April of 09, this is my weekly chart, April of 09, you know, we had a couple months of going up, but then we had a month going down. Couple months going up, then we had several weeks in here that were hard downs. Month or so up, hard down. Nice move up at the beginning of the year. Actually had a crosshair on our weekly charts back in the beginning of this year. And then we had a hard down, obviously, through the summer. Gave it all back quickly. And then we've had this same move, pretty much all green bullish candles up for about 8 weeks in a row. I just feel like looking at a daily and a weekly chart that it might be time for some consolidation to continue to go up, or we may be in an area to reverse. But I really would like to see some consolidation. But that's me. NASDAQ. Look at NASDAQ, just straight up. Again, look back. Charts are history, folks. What we're trading is now. But look back at the charts. There's always going to be some periods in here where we have sharp down red candles after some Strong weekly moves. We need that again. We've got some resistance coming up here. And I say we need that simply for me personally to feel more comfortable about putting on more trades right now. Okay, a lot of individual stocks are looking good, but I'm just concerned about the general market. We can see that on the daily. We've now broken out to that high. We did that last week. Broke out. We tested a little bit and now trying to continue higher. Let's take a look at some individual stocks that we've been watching. Take a look at Amazon, for instance. Amazon had earnings last week. Weekly chart busted out of some consolidation. Can you believe it, folks? Amazon's what recession? What recession? Competition? What competition? Just broke out. We talked about this one. We've been talking about it in these daily videos of mine. We had a crosshair, went up to a resistance level, came back, tested that resistance level a little bit right in here, and then took off again. And we had earnings right here, and it continues to rise. Nice, strong stock. DBA, agricultural stock, broke out, gave us a crosshair. Many crosshairs traders are in this one. We're continuing to see if it will continue to rise on this trend that it started. This is the Agricultural ProShares ETF, DBA, so we're continuing to watch that one. FXI, we've talked about this one also in some videos. China iShares ETF, we had a huge move. Some crosshairs traders traded it on this breakout here with a crosshair on an intraday chart. It's gotten kind of extended. We watched it here at some resistance levels, gapped up, and it's done nothing since, which is good. We want it to pull back and continue this trend. So we'll continue to watch FXI. ALTR has already had earnings. This is one we've been watching. Look at this. This is nice. I really like to see this pattern. We've broken out to a new high here. And now it's doing what? Pulling back to test that breakout. Very nice, orderly pullback. I like to see that. And we've broken out on the weekly chart. You can see that here, and it's coming back and testing after a crosshair on the weekly chart. So I like to see that. One last thing. We traded gold recently, got out after it got a little extended, but now I want you to look at it again. Look how it's pulled back. This goes back to what I was saying earlier. When stocks get extended, and the market gets extended, it can pull back sharply within a few days and give back what was gained over a few weeks, and that's what happened here with gold. Now let it stabilize here at this gap, and then maybe we can trade gold again. And one last one, GDX. We traded it up to this resistance area. It went through it. We talked about this in our crosshairs mentorship webinar, that our emotions would have gotten us upset that we missed the rest of this move. We might have jumped in again. And that's what the market wants you to do. Jump in on an extended move, and you see what it did. It gave it all back from where we got in, made some nice profit, gave it all back within a couple of days. So caution when you do this. Be happy with your profits. Be happy with your option gains if you're trading options. And then wait for the next possible move if it indeed gives us that move. All right, that's a few things we're watching. I'm going to do a post in the next day or two on the steel industry. I'd like for you to see that. Be mindful of that. It will be coming out in the next day or two. There may be some things getting ready to happen in the steel industry that I would like to talk about. Got any questions? If you're interested in the Crosshairs University details that will be coming up soon, please let me know. David@thecrosshairstrader.com. In the meantime, visit my site, sign up, receive my updated posts via email, RSS feed, and even Twitter. Hey, go make it a wonderful day. Enjoy it, both in and outside the charts.